Hello, once again, ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs. Welcome to the Chi Show. I'm Chi, bringing you gaming news and stuff. Got a decent amount of stuff to cover, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Let's start off the show with some superhero game news. First, talking about Marvel Heroes. Marvel Heroes early access has been delayed, according to David Brevett, is because of serious issues that the team is working on. In fact, in a post, he actually said that they've been working for like the past 96 hours straight on this issue, and they hope to have it resolved really quickly. So hopefully that happens and that early access won't be delayed by too much. The next bit is about a DC-based MOBA from Turbine Games called Infinite Crisis. What's notable about this is that the game will feature destructible environments such as collapsing bridges and all that good stuff, as well as catastrophic events that might hit like in the middle of the match. You can actually check out more about it in a link below and how players will be able to influence maps. The game is currently in open beta, so go check it out. The DayZ pricing model has been outlined. The game is currently in early alpha, with some keys having been given out for free. The game will not be released in alpha until after June. Pricing will increase in stages, such as you will pay $10 for alpha. Then when beta comes around, you might pay an extra $10. Then when release comes around, you'll pay an extra $10. Of course, the $10 I just used it was just an example and not entirely sure about what the price is going to be yet. In other zombie news, 7 Days to Die is an indie-developed zombie open-world game that is also sandbox and RPG. Got a lot of elements there. The world is supposed to be fully destroyable and fully rebuildable. You'll have an RPG style skill system. You'll also be able to play by yourself or online co-op, and the alpha will hit in July. We recently talked about the Curiosity prize winner. Well, they came out and said that that prize will be temporary, so he will not be the god of all gods and goddess forever. Actually, it is looking like he'll be that for about a year. The exact amount of time hasn't been really determined yet, but we know it'll be more than a few months, possibly a year. I think a year is really what they're looking at. After that, they will reveal a method to allow someone else to usurp him and either become the god of all gods themselves or have someone else become the god of all gods. I got a list below of all the Best Buys that will be allowing you to play WiiU E3 games. So check that one out and look for your area to see if you got one close by. NCAA 14 is set to change how you recruit players with its new streamlined Powere recruiting, which takes away the phone calls and visits and all that stuff and replaces it with a point system that you spend points. In addition to that, they're also adding in coach skills and the ability to level up as a coach. Look forward to more about that one. I got a link below. You can check a video of it out. I also got a link below. You can check out Susan O'Connor, who wrote Bioshock, Tomb Raider, and several other games, talking about writing in the gaming industry and how she's kind of frustrated with it. It's an interesting article, especially considering some of it is kind of accurate, so definitely check that one out below. Also got a link below with some GTA 5 details. Not entirely sure how accurate they are. They do seem to be kind of accurate, so check that one out. Rayman Legends is set to hit Vita in North America on September 3rd. Got some details about The Last of Us Season Pass, which will run you $19.99. It will actually include one single-player DLC and 2 multiplayer DLCs. Also, if you pre-order the Season Pass, you get a day 1 bonus, which gives you like increased crafting speed, increased health regeneration speed, etc., etc. So check that one out, especially if you were already going to pick up The Last of Us. And more Sony news, you will be able to watch the E3 conference on your Vita. Apparently, it will be streamed somehow onto the Vita, though we're not entirely sure yet. In addition to that, Sony sent Notch, the creator of Minecraft, a special VIP invitation to their E3 event in the form of a golden colored PS1 that actually looks pretty sharp. Also, I previously said that all PS4 games will have to have remote play. Well, it now has been confirmed that all PS4 games will require Vita streaming unless they require use of hardware such as the camera. So that's something to look forward to if you have a Vita and plan on picking up a PS4. Last bit of Sony news deals with the PS4 No DRM campaign, which was started off of NeoGAF in response to some rumors that Sony was going to have a used game system similar to what Microsoft is rumored to be having. This campaign exploded in popularity. It had a lot of tweets and mentioned on a lot of news sites, and it actually has garnered a few responses from different Sony execs. While no official Sony response has been given, I mean, there are quite a few execs that have. Shuhei Yoshida, who is really active on Twitter, actually had not responded until recently in the form of a troll/joke in regards to some Vita title being released. It gives you the impression, though, that if they're joking about it, that it's not something that they're really going to do, and that hopefully we'll find out more about that on June 10th. On to some Microsoft news. Microsoft has came out and promised indie support, saying that they will have an indie program with indie creation tools and all that stuff available. though that doesn't really address the problem. The problem is the tools aren't very friendly. That's always been Microsoft's problem. It's not a friendly process. So hopefully they will make it a little bit more friendly for indies. They've also responded to some of the privacy concerns. They got a link below you can check out. One of the big takeaways, though, from the article is that you will be able to completely shut off the Xbox One and Connect. I got an article you can check out where Digital Foundry looks into the Xbox One's cloud computing claim, and it's a fairly interesting read. For the second time, Mirror's Edge 2 has been listed for the Xbox One, this time coming from Amazon Italy, so that's something that we may see in the future. I got a link below you can check out from Game Informer with different developer responses to the Xbox One reveal and just details from it. The last thing I'm going to talk about is what this equity research analyst wrote about in a paper dealing with Microsoft and all this stuff, saying that he feels Microsoft should sell the Xbox brand and everything to a consumer electronics company such as Samsung. I also mentioned, selling Bing to like Yahoo or someone else. The reason I'm talking about this is because it was also recently suggested that Sony split their electronics and entertainment divisions apart by one of their major stockholders. So it's interesting to see these kind of suggestions come out. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, because I almost forgot, is Blizzard resetting Titan, according to some rumors and semi-confirmed by Blizzard. Titan has actually been kind of reset. There was some design issues and et cetera, so they kind of took their team, got the core team working on it, and they got all the other people they had working on it, working on different things. And that's pretty much all I have. You guys can check out previous news videos over here, watch Conan and myself play some games over here, click down here to hit the like button, and also to subscribe, because that's very much appreciated. You can also let me know what you guys think about the PS4 of no DRM campaign and about the analysts saying that Microsoft should sell off the Xbox brand. And I will see you guys on Friday.